Hello everyone. I'm gonna have to turn my camera off again. Just bear with me. There you go, that's actually in focus now. It's focused properly. Right, how is everyone? Hope everyone's okay. We've got quite a bit to do again today, but I think we need to start off fixing up this recipe because we removed the mixers. So I need to re-add this somewhere in this room. And if I planned out all of these to be multi-blocks, this is an electrolyzer. This is where the chemical bath is going to be. That's this one. 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that must be the chemical bath to sit in this location. In between, yeah. In between these posts, but actually it's these two posts. So it's 5 by 7 across. Here is meant to be sifting machine. It's 5 by 5. I know, it might end up being a sifting machine. Then this is a distillery. The one which can paralyze is this, which is a 5 by 5 again. Where would that be? This 5 to this one. Oh, the joy of compressing things. Then there's this. What is this? This is in the autoclave. Waiting on raw platinum powder. Okay, we need to think of somewhere where we can put a mixer. Reaction safe vessel. This is the mixer. So this will be a 5 by 5. I suppose we plan for the mixer to be like along here. For now, we'll just place this mixer here. Should we do EV converter? Samarium, what is it? Uranium triplatinum is EV superconductor. Okay, so this we just need to filter with a dual interface. We need to filter in iridium dioxide residue and hydrochloric acid. Hello, Tropical. Mr. Greg Tech Man. You could refer to me as that. Always doing Greg Tech. How are you today, Tropical? It's all I play. It is all I play. But it is exceedingly fun to play all of this. Outside of streaming, I just plan what I'm actually going to be doing in here. Going to allow us to filter that. Brown, this needs to be hydrochloric acid. We need an ME connection. Doing good. Finally have summer break, so going to switch off everything from now on. Summer break's good. Hopefully you spend it doing something important and fun. Do we care about this stocking this many? We do a little bit. Can this keep up? It can. By the looks of it, it can. I'm sure this is going to kick on a bunch of machines, because this then goes in the chemical reactor, then another chemical reactor. One fun thing that is happening is we're going to London for about a week. Sounds the holiday, isn't it? It's a pretty good holiday. I haven't been to London in quite a while, if I'm being honest. Okay, where do we want to be? What do we want to do? Now that I've fixed Iridium production. I suppose we have all of these ABSs to build. I've been on a serious holiday for like 5 years. The last holiday which I had was, where was that, Cornwall? About I don't actually know how much distance it was. It was like an 8-10 hour car journey to get there. Oh, the joys. What is requesting nanoprocessors? I have to admit, though, the last time I went on holiday, I was ill when I was on holiday. So it wasn't really that pleasant. Okay, what is actually requesting these EV circuits? The way it was worse, really bad timing. What happened? So, like a couple of weeks before that, I got a really bad chest infection. I couldn't stop coughing. Just before the holiday, it got really better. So that's why I decided it would be okay going on holiday. But when I was actually on holiday, it came back, and then I'm a smoker and I couldn't smoke, which then made me go into withdrawal, and it just wasn't it was the worst chain of events which could have happened. It's like all of the things which I really don't want to happen happened all at once, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. One time a year, which is just very ideal. Being sick wise, I don't want to like jinx it or something. Touch wood, I don't get ill. But when I do get ill, I get properly ill. Like a week off of whatever I'm doing, spending at least 3 days basically bedbound. I try to take care of myself now, though. I used to not, and just completely not care about any part of my life, but I really do now. I have too many important things going on to be ill. Could we be doing something whilst we wait for them? We could be. We're in Denmark. I got chickenpox, if that is what they're called. That is what that's called here. Chickenpox. I haven't had chickenpox, but I did get, what was that called? Shingles, which is a derivative from chickenpox. That was brought on by stress. It basically looked like chickenpox, but wasn't actually like contagious, I think. High levels of stress for me causes me to come out in severe acne, though. What do we want to name these? I was itching, holy. Yeah, chickenpox is not pleasant. Right, we want to set up recipes for the tier 5 micro miner. What should we say this? Palladium. I suppose we get boron from this. We go tier 5 micro miner. Uranium as the input. Or should we go? We'll go tier 5 ores. Then we'll go tier 5 micro. If I can spell that correctly. Tier 5 micro miner snow chestite. I think is how you spell that. Yes, that is. Then we get the lovely recipe of this one. Then we get the lovely recipe of this one. Export, we need crafting cards for level emitters. Lucy's come to say hi again. I don't know why you really like rubbing up against my microphone, don't you? It's like it's in the way and she loves it being there. Still covering me in hair. That one's ores. This one's snow chestite. It's the foam. It could be the foam on it, actually. Probably. It's kind of soft. It's a weird feeling. What are you doing there, Lucy? I've just given her some food. Phantom faces. We need 2 of these. Of these, how do we want to have this arranged? Maybe like this. We're gonna need 2 anchors. Yeah, no, don't do that. This one needs to be a level emitter, actually. Let's say that this is ores, this is snow chestite. I'm going to be picking up a few games when I'm in London that are impossible to find in Sweden. That's also a good reason to go to London. Well, the games which you can't get in Sweden. At least the PC versions of them. How many conduits? There are so many games out there, and I can definitely expect only certain games to be accessible for wherever you live. Well, this is beautifully fun. Okay, that can be snow chestite. Older, more obscure games like older rally racing series and some bike racing games. Yeah, they're all connected. It's good that you'll get the ability to actually get them though. I do go out occasionally. Okay, let's place them in there. We can put the tier 5 in here. You need to play, of course, definitely. You need to play 2000s games in 4K. It has to happen. The thing with that though is the 4K, it actually does look, it still looks better, even though you'd expect something that old not to have that type of scaling for it to look better, but it will. Oh, we already have stabilized plutonium. Sure, let's send that. Just like that. It is 50 seconds in here. This game is 1998. Back in the time though, it probably had the bestest graphics of that era. Like you wouldn't see, at the time, you wouldn't see it being much better. Plus cables I already have. The PS1, I'd say it's good. I also actually don't know the PS1 graphics, so I can't judge that myself. That way, you go the other way. Actually, maybe that is the correct way to be doing this. Yes, that is it. Yeah, that is. Got like really itchy nose. I swear that hay fever is starting to play up for me now that it's getting sunny and warmer. I'm surprised on how much I've actually fallen in love with GregTech. Like the adaptation from all of the mod packs which I used to play compared to GregTech is way different. But it's kind of enjoyable, it being like this. Oh, you missed the live stream when we built all of these. This took 2 hours to build all of them. Build all of these, move some stuff which was in here, fill up the rest of this room with blast furnaces. We've been quite busy. I really badly need Ace to release a new monitor. The specs I'm looking for what, so I can save up to it till Christmas. That's a good idea. What are the specs which you're actually interested in? Like high refresh rate, high resolution? What sort of best for you? Oh, blue steel needs rose gold. Is rose gold used? We can make this. Oh, okay. Hold on. We can actually get creative light. Where am I going? I'm really excited now. We need to go over here. Okay, minor detour. The new thing is that this monitor is going to be 240 hertz, which is going to be super fun, and 1440p 27-inch. IPS is, well, I'd say that IPS is the best. It's the best panel for my application, which is like playing games and all of the Twitch stuff. I still need to get a replacement monitor for the one on the left. I still need to get a 4K one for that. Okay, this is wanting generic, vibrant, and reinforced jetpack. We're making a slight detour from setting up these blast furnaces because I really want creative light. Do I even have leather? Well, I can get leather because I can get rotten flesh now. Emerald lens. Exquisite emerald. OLED just doesn't seem worth it. OLED is... I mean, you get them what you pay for. It is the best quality. It's the best quality, period. You can't get any better than it. But I suppose for average users, OLED just isn't worth it. For enthusiasts or like content creators, so you actually have a reason for the better color accuracy and quality, then that makes sense. IPS is the ones which I'll aim for. Okay, you know what? We're just going to set up patterns for all of these. Capacitor and another capacitor. I'll take all of these patterns out and redo them. Okay, what type of fused quartz are you trying to use? I don't know why that doesn't automatically set with the one which is actually in my system. I don't even know if we actually request the dynamos for this. Magmatic and steam dynamos. Well, let's start requesting the angel ring. Okay, rose gold we're missing. We can make that. Rose gold. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 copper. 16 gold. I want an angel ring for quick creative flight. Is there an easy place for me to put this? Like if I put that there. Redstone, what is that? Redstone torch to toggle it. Oh, thank you, actually, Additions, for converting leather to, or converting rotten flesh to leather. Really helpful. So I need a spare mixer. That's EV, that's low voltage. Let's just grab a medium voltage one. You can see why. I can see why. Most computers can't get that high. Okay, 3. 240 hertz is a very high refresh rate, and unless you have literally the highest tier components, like highest tier CPU, GPU, memory, absolutely everything, like 10,000 plus pound computer, you can't get to 240 hertz. Not in most games. Wow, this is 25 seconds. Not everyone has an enthusiast GPU. Mine's like it's like the child between enthusiast and, what would that be? Not minimalist, like medium tier. It's halfway in between there. And I ended up having to buy that in, that was during the GPU crisis. When would that have been? 2 years ago ish. First enthusiast is 3080 Ti. Yeah, mine's a 3070 Ti. I thought I don't need a 3080 Ti or 3090 Ti for that matter. It's a bit too much for me. Alright, let's get this working until this rose gold is finished. Should be pretty quick. Oh, at the end of this, I'm going to be able to get, I'm going to get creative flight. We're missing 6 more. If I would be in the market for a new PC now, I would not have gone for the 3090. I don't even think I would have probably, if I was gonna actually get a new computer, it'd probably be 4070 Ti area. I think that's where I'd end up. It's weird now though, because it's weird for me at least. Got this in 2021. Oh, no 40 series. 3090 was just, it's so expensive for what it is. Like the 3080, it's not as fast as the 3090, but only by like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like 40%. It's not worth basically the double price tag as the 3080. You'd be better off getting two 3080s, but then you can't have that in SLI. So if you wanted to squeeze every bit of performance out of the computer, I suppose you would. Well, you wouldn't have a choice. But when I go to purchase stuff, I try to think of it logically instead of get the most expensive thing. Oh, we can make this. We can make an angel ring. Need to use that mindset more, actually. I always, if there's ever something where you need to buy something or you're considering it, you need to weigh up pros and cons of doing it and not doing it. See where your result of that will be. I try to think logically, I suppose. Or as logically as I can make myself think. Like when I upgraded my computer, I did that because so many years ago, I did upgrade my computer probably 5 years ago to the i5-9600K. I bought the wrong motherboard. I brought the wrong memory for it because it was cheap, and I just wanted to do it just to upgrade. So when I came to actually upgrading it this time, I've made sure that I've got the correct parts. So I'm not wrong in that set. I've got the ones which actually are needed for my applications now, instead of just getting the cheapest ones or just picking up what one I first look at. Maybe more RAM. It depends on what your application is, what you use your computer for. For all of the streaming stuff, I was steering more towards getting a very good CPU, because I know that with the CPU I already knew that was a bottleneck. I don't know if I actually told you, when I upgraded my computer, Dying Light 2, so I play with ray tracing turned on, I thought that the graphics card wasn't good enough to actually support Dying Light 2. When I upgraded my CPU, all of the performance issues completely disappeared. It was entirely CPU bound. That was all that was. And look at my wings. We have creative flight now. Oh, no jetpack. No need to worry about falling to my death. Speaking of, we're going to take all of these patterns out and clear them. At the moment, though, with my computer, there's nothing else which I want to upgrade in it. It's a weird feeling because I'm actually done. 14th gen can do. I'm excited to see what it can do. but I'm not really interested in actually getting one because I already have a 13900K. I'm interested because there's some rumors going around with that they're adding a new type of core. So you have efficiency, performance, and then there's another one which is supposed to be KF. Actually, it's a 3900 KF. No, no graphics. A bit sad that this doesn't have any. There we go. It does have a bobble slot. What is the KS then? The KS is... But have you heard people referring to as winning the Silicon Lottery? What the KS is Intel will go through their 3900Ks. They will try and overclock the snot out of them. And ones which they can really push to the limit, they change it to a KS series. So they're like 10% faster than the K series and the KF series, but that is because they're already overclocked, and they are the bestest like lottery for silicon for what that can actually do, which is why they cost more, because it's basically what they're doing. They look through a bunch of them, whichever ones perform the best, they then sell them as the KS series because they are literally the bestest CPUs at that time, better than the 13900K and KF. I don't think I have a chest plate, do I? I look a bit weird without one. Guardian diode. Can we actually make prismarine shards? I could actually make the stellar armor. Changing socket again. That doesn't surprise me. They like changing socket. It's like every other CPU generation they change socket. What would that be? 9 series, the 10 and the 11th gen, they were the same socket. 13th gen, 12th gen and 13th gen are the same socket. Okay, that looks weird. Does this look pretty cool with the wings though? The wings suit the cape which I have. Right. Let's build all of these. Complete solid black armor, red wings, and a red cape. Red and black cape. I've got robot arms. 3 filters. Whereas the input is this one. Oh wait, hold on. This one needs to be the other way around. I'm actually going to need some fluid conduits and filters. So I'd really like to get the quad processing done and tidy up the, what is that, blast furnace room above me. They're things which I desperately need to set up. Import, so how much vanadium steel? 4 vanadium steel. 2 manganese, 10 aluminium dust, and 4 yttrium. Then watertight seal is iron. Iron, aluminium, nickel, chrome, and sulfur. The ratio of 7 iron, so we need to do double that. 8 aluminium, 4 nickel, 2 chrome, and 2 sulfur. Oh, they fixed the robot arms. They used to be broken. They got broken, then they fixed them. Manganese, yttrium there, aluminium here. Okay, blue steel, we need to add a mixer for rose gold. Brass steel and black steel, we have all of these. We just need to do rose gold. Let's also set up helium for this one. Helium again, then nitrogen. Just hope when they release new high-tier tech, see how they perform. I do. The 40 series didn't really excite me, but I'm interested about the 50 series when that eventually comes out from Nvidia and AMD. Oh, and Intel now, actually, because they're making GPUs, which I think surprised everyone when Intel was like, hey, by the way, we're going to start making GPUs. Not integrated ones, actual dedicated GPUs. 40 series garbage generally. I wouldn't consider that it's garbage, but it didn't excite me as much. Steel, black steel. VRAM. The only thing which I wish about my 3070 Ti is even if it had 12 gig of VRAM, the extra 4 gig would go so much. It would go a really long way. What is that? Nickel, that's black steel. Nitrogen, extract blue. How much better performance you get with 24 gig though. The 24 gig ones, from my understanding, between 12 and 16 gig, that's the sweet spot for games. 24 gig is really for like content creation, like video editing, rendering type stuff, where it can actually fill up all of that memory. Games can't fill up more than, well, I've never seen them try to fill up more than 16 gig. So for mine, I just wish that they actually did one which had 12 or 16 gig for it, because that does make a difference. See in the next year or two. Yeah, they probably won't actually do it. The VRAM usage kind of spiked. It has the only game which I have though, which can use all of the GPU memory, is Dying Light 2. That's the only one which gets up that high. But even then, the CPU bottleneck, it gets up to like 7 gig of VRAM now, but the CPU isn't trying to fill up that VRAM. Right, let's get some Signalum energy conduits. I've got to retrain my brain that I can double tap space. Creative Flight. I've spent 46 days without Creative Flight. Okay, and if my memory serves me correct, these two need to be tungsten steel. Then this one needs to be copper and nickel. Cool, let's actually set up. Set up blue steel in this one, 512 for now. Watertight steel, we will say 1024. And Inconel alloy, we will also say 1024. Let's double check. It's MA956. The VRAM spike is because they added the ray tracing. That's the thing which has made GPUs VRAM hungry. I didn't realize though how CPU intensive ray tracing is, which that doesn't actually get spoke to. It's not like if someone says that ray tracing isn't performing as good as it should be, no one actually says that the CPU could actually be the culprit. Like your CPU could actually be holding the GPU back that much. You got to witness it firsthand before you actually believe it. Please form. Okay, well that's a good sign. some of these actually going to start running? Probably if I tell these to invert. Just double check these are all inverted. Okay, why you know craft? Because of circuits, that will be why. Let's grab some circuits of any type. We have a 0, 1, and a 2. Okay, Inconol and watertight seal. So Inconol and blue steel, they're circuit 14. Then watertight seal is circuit 15. This one will be circuit 14, but we actually need what is it, rose gold. So these are both vacuum freezer. And I believe blue steel is molten ingot. It's in this one, which that's full. Do we have... Didn't I request one of them micro miners? Where did that end up? LCR, where is ore processing? No chestite. That's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be in here. So this pollucite, is there anything which we want to process this to? Aluminium, we get cesium doing it this way. We get aluminium doing it this way. But to be honest, we get aluminium, we get that infinitely, so I might actually go for the bonus output of cesium. So then Caymanite. I definitely think that we're going to be sending this one through the ore washer. Then we're going to send it through the thermal centrifuge. Lucy, stop moving my microphone. Come away from the mic. Still trying. Okay, so we want this to go primary ore washing. And the same for the snow chestite. This is going to go primary ore washing. Then it's going to go thermal centrifuge. Then it's going to be macerated again. And this can be added to here. Both of them are going to be thermal centrifuged. We want to get as much trinium out of this as possible, and as much naquader as we can get out of this possible, which includes sending it through here. could we send 4 of these? Not a terrible idea. Oh, let's also add these. These can go null and watertight seal. These can go into these drawers. Do I have any spare blue steel? So I can set that up. Mixer, we have 1 mixer left. Set that to rose gold. Hey, you can hear my soul binder doing good work. What do we need? We need a filter for this. Gold and copper. Actually gonna work. See you in a sec. Let's set this to 64 then. There you go. Now we should start getting blue steel automatically. Lovely blue steel. Just double check that we are actually getting blue steel. Did I not add it to this? Rose gold, I added it there. Oh, it's not. I didn't rotate this. That is rotated. Allow import from output side. Then we want manual IO unfiltered. Now this, yeah, there we go. How's my tungsten supply as well? Scheelite's all been processed. Okay, well, we need to set up some recipes. We want a thermal centrifuge, the multi-block one. So we can add this as a recipe. Have to add the thermal centrifuge. I'm looking for the IV machines. There it is. We're going to do large centrifuging unit, LCU. Actually, you know what? We're going to do this large. We will do it large centrifuging unit. On the basis that this is also used for thermal centrifuge and centrifuge. And we will do the exact same for the large chemical bath. Oh, I need XP. Large chemical bath / ore washer. Large centrifuge / thermal centrifuge. There we go. Then we can do chemical bath. Does this actually need a fluid input and output for this recipe? A large chemical bath or washer, so we are definitely going to need... We should probably do these... MV bus. Wait, no, MV hatch. Okay, for the chemical bath and the ore washer... Let's actually just remove all of these and we'll add these as we need them. So we need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more watertight seal. Watertight seal, and I can't bear it to be unorganized, so... Large chemical bath. Let's get that up to 72. I was meant to grab the automatic maintenance hatch. Then the elite parallel control hatch. So that way we'll always have enough watertight seal and we'll be able to create the inputs and outputs for these by myself. So then let's also request the centrifuging unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's actually do 5. Do 55 vibration. Steel pipe casing. 4 of them. Elite and automatic maintenance for this is the centrifuging unit. Now we have the joy of setting up a bunch of patterns for all of these. So we can do lathe there. Casing, frame box. and plate. Then we need to do the exact same for the watertight seal. Casing frame. Lathe. And bending machine. Right, so the chemical bath and the ore washer, we want 2 of these. Okay, so what is using them type of IV circuits? Ore washer and chemical bath. Okay, so the ore washer needs to be changed. I'm guessing so does the chemical bath. Okay, ore washing, chemical bath. Chemical bath? I can't see one in here. I don't even think we're not even making a chemical bath, are we? No. Okay, that's better. So we're just waiting on... Okay, why do you need nano circuits again? Quantum. Oh, what part do you need? Okay, let's have a deep look through. The automatic maintenance, maybe? It only needs 2 of them. Chemical bath. We don't need the regulator. Leap parallel, maybe? There it is. There's our... There you go. Now this should not be trying to get that. To get it to include them nano processors. Okay, so we're just going to be waiting on the watertight seal. Thermal, we're going to want 2 of these. So we're also waiting on the Inconel alloy. What are we looking at? We want the centrifuge, which is in here, and the thermal centrifuge. That's better. Molybdenum dice. What is that? molybdenum disilicide spring, and huge stainless steel fluid pipe. Pretty sure that these springs, don't we request these in 16s now? And the long rods are made in the extruder. Go on, I know you want to go. We already have that in there. We must already have that as a recipe. Okay, just waiting on that Inconel alloy. Coil, I don't think we can overclock this. We can't get it to a higher tier until we have Naquada. I mean, we could speed it up by giving it LUV power. Should we also have a look at... I also taught this a recipe for how to make the Mark 1 fusion reactor. We have a lot of stuff to make. We need 1,200 trinium, 1616 indium tin barium titanium cuprate ingots. We need a whole bunch of other stuff like tin, osmiridium tin alloy. This is going to be a massive craft. This is going to produce us a very healthy amount of power. Oh, we also have the... what are they? Large plasma turbines. I already set this up, so this is going to craft us 4 large plasma turbines. Well, the way I see it, shall we begin... Should we begin Naquada processing? My body snuck in a yawn then. We're going to go to platinum processing, and we are going to expand this underneath. At X-Bones. Well, we're about to find out if... That is way too low, isn't it? One block over. It's actually that block which we're supposed to be deconstructing this on. I have no way of telling if this lines up or not. Wait, yes I do. I can tell. So we want a 3 block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it also needed to be 1 block down. pretty sure that we're supposed to copy that onto that block. Excuse me. What is this doing? Right, this does it does the 3 block on the top and this. Okay. What on earth? Right, so this is the floor layer, yes. Yes, the floor layer is this block here. So 1, 2, no, we need, yeah, this is really, I don't know what's gone wrong with trying to copy and paste this. The floor is here. We have a 3 block gap underneath always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's there. Then 1, 2, 3. Then we want to be doing this on this level. Don't do that again. Is that lined up correctly now? Okay, and this time I'm actually going to remove the floor. It doesn't need to be here. So we can actually build this properly. Greg Tech Tool, please mine properly. Oh, there's some redstone down here. I'd really love stable footing enchant, but that's not actually in this mod pack. It makes it so that you don't get the mining penalty from flying. That's all that enchantment does. We're planning the area for Naquada processing. And it's pretty clear that for progression, the only way that we would get Naquada is through snow chestite. I don't know why I want to say snow cheesite. Snow chestite. Right, what corner were we at? By the looks of it, we had to be at this corner. Correct. And I'm gonna have to use, do it there to fill in the border again. And I'm gonna also need to fill in the walls there. Chisel. me a bunch of reds. Leave that can go away. Lucy in the corner again. Oh, you are going to attack me. You are a bit of a nightmare when you just randomly try to attack me. What are we doing? I got so distracted by that. She bit me. She bit me when I went to stroke her. Okay, well that is this room fixed. Oh yeah, the elevator got disappeared, didn't it? Okay, elevator. Elevator there. We're gonna want a travel anchor. And 2 more elevators. Elevator here and elevator here. We want the travel anchor to be here, which I will set this to Naquada processing. Naquada, what do we want? Do we want snow chestite ore? Yeah, we're gonna do it like, do we? We'll do snow chestite dust. How's that? Look good? Well, good enough. I can't wait until the stage when we get to request like 1,000 tier 1 micro miners. We're getting there slowly. Is that nearly all of the floor done? Okay, now that is all of the floor done. Why elevator? Why are there bats under here as well? Probably gonna need one of these feral flare lanterns. Keep this area lit up. Okay, let's grab some reeds now. Yeah, we definitely need to be down a level. Wow, did that actually do all of where we needed reed? Yeah, I guess it did. Okay, well, this room is going to be filled with Naquada processing line machines. So the first one is going to have to be an LCR. Large chemical reactors. Can you get 4 of them? So we're also going to need to set up passive tectonic petro theme. Aerostheme dust we already have on passive. Water oxide. What is that called? Zephyrine aerotheme. Which I think... Okay, we need to set up this so they can turn it back into aerostheme dust. We need super cold ice. Ice with yellowed cryo theme. There's only one recipe for this, actually. Lucy, you just carted my mouse across my desk. Stop trying to move the mic. You're just being annoying now. Hey, if you wanted to, here we go. I'll give you a proper stroke. You haven't actually finished your food. Where's the corner? Trying to stop Lucy from pushing my mic. Corner would be here. I actually don't like it being right in the corner, so we'll have it like this. So we get the Petro theme back from this. Actually, let's do the... What do we need first for this? We need tectonic Petro theme. Okay, with this we can just electrolyze this. Petro theme's just an extractor with Petro theme. What are we actually trying to craft from this which needed? It was the extractor. Actually, let's just get 6 of these. Let's also double check this. Large chemical bath, waiting for watertight seal. That's something else which we could actually set up. It just popped into my mind. We could actually set up the automation for uranium. Okay, let's go processing hub. This is chemical baths. Okay, I always do input and output items the right and left, never top and bottom. Glass cables, level. These are all going to be fluid level emitters, actually. Kind of near... nearly, apart from when we want to extract for rubber. That's the only exception for this. I think the only exception. drag the ME connection over here. I'm excited for Naquada processing in this. Okay, and what are we actually doing for the storage and conversion monitors for this? This one doesn't even have one, so where would that be? The storage amount would be on this one. Waiting for these conversion monitors. Yeah, let's completely get this set up. So we get all of these with machine controllers, invert them all, and invert the level emitters. Then this can be Tectonic Petro theme. Let's say 16 buckets of this. What will that be? A stack of Petro themed dust will go into the fluid form. Sure, import, keep exact, 2 Petro themed dust. We'll do fluid auto output. Want to get that on there so that we're actually doing a level emitter for this. So that's got connection. We just need energy. Lots of cables behind here. Okay, that will be energy to that, and that is ridiculously quick. Unnecessarily quick for what it is. Yeah, and that's been disabled correctly. Bucket, I can remember that I want that conversion monitor to be set up. Grab a bucket of Tectonic Petro theme. Yeah, and we'll just go and double check the recipe. So Snow Chestite goes in with Tectonic Petro theme. This will end up coming out as Basilisk powder, so we get the Petro theme back. We just need to craft it back into Petro theme dust. So that's all fine. I'm not 100% sure why we have 300 of that. Specialized, where do we have? Can't remember where that's located. That's located here, right? Oh, these are just set to fill up this. And they stop. Okay. We potentially need to change that. Potentially. Where's the storage bus on this? guess we can set a priority and partition this. Okay, well, I'm very tempted to try and speed these up. What are you missing? You're missing nickel. Manganese for this one, nickel for this one. Okay, we need more maceration. What is this one for? This is for steel. So why is it not on the storage monitor? So actually, I think these ones... If we just set manganese dust 64, then this one we set to nickel dust. We'll just use conveyors instead of robot arms. We will still filter it. So we'll filter import to nickel for this one. Oh, sorry, manganese. Are you going to auto output? That's better. This one's going to be nickel. Nickel and manganese. Oh, I'm actually loving the way that this part of the base is coming along. Seeing all of these on passive. So these are just crafting. It looks super good. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. So that it's nice and tidy. Well, tidy-ish. We still need to finish that craft and these ones which come up. I suppose these could be tidied. So could that bit now. Yeah, we want to basically keep these running as long as possible. I don't think we have the energy to actually overclock them again. So for now, we'll just leave it. I'm just going to go and have a quick break, though. Then I will be back. What do we want to do? Should we set up... I think we should set up for LEU, low enrichment uranium. We want to use 235. So that we get a little bit of uranium. We actually get half uranium back from doing it like this. So we're going to do that. What about 233? Should we use that one to turn into stabilized uranium? Possibly. Right, well, I'm just gonna have a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. I have ideas for the uranium processing. So we need, for the uranium processing, let's get uranium 238. Nuclear processing, yeah, we want to go over here. Actually, let's set up the ingot first. We need to come over here. We need to set this. Keep exactly 4 of these. Import. Oh, yeah, we want these to be emit when levels get. Oh, for these ones, we want it to be above. Uranium. Where is the uranium 235 actually being stored? This can't even be smelted in here. Okay, we've got to think this through then. Again, where we're going to put this? This needs to be in the arc furnace. Where is that? Processing hub. Again, IV1. Machine controller. Setting up automation. I can set up automation. Okay, so we do want this one to be normal. Item fluid filter and item filter. So brown. So this will insert oxygen. Grab the uranium. So this will be controlled with the level emitter. We want the uranium 238. So this will emit when levels get below. So we do want this to be inverted. We will want these to be stored in here. So that we can have the crafters here. So that's the first part of the automation setup. We need to add a macerator to convert this back into the uranium dust. Yeah, that can go in this one. storage bus. I want a storage monitor. Uranium, did we put a conveyor? We did not put a conveyor on there. Import manual IO, unfiltered. It's a weird desync. We want the ingots to go in here. Uranium 238, let's say 5. Well, no, we want this to be the dust. Stop that. So we then want to go to the processing room. Water processing, LM processing hubs. Okay, we just want to unlock these. Please stop outputting to there. Okay, so I might actually be able to do a filter on this. If we do an interface, that should only let the red granite actually come in here. I guess this is going to be on the blue channel. Then uranium 238 dust comes in here. This, we're going to set this to uranium ingot. So this is how much it will actually try to keep in stock. Probably mean that this thing is going to be running all the time, but that doesn't really matter. This one's set to aluminium. This one's set to uranium. It needs to be 238 ingot. Once we've got up to that buffer, this one will turn off. Yeah, that's okay. Then we come over here. I think we can set up a crafter on this. There we go. Output on purple. Oh yeah, and can I actually set these up so these are emit when get above that signal, active with red when redstone is on. Then this can be set to LEU 235. Don't know why it's not actually using the ingots. Okay, let's scooch these all over by one. Okay, now we can do uranium processing once this gets over 512. I would assume that that's what this is set to. $512. Do we want this? Either way, this thing's going to be running continuously, so we might as well just set it to this. Content creation time soon. Very soon. Welcome back, That Game Kid the Third. How's today going for you? Remove that. I hope this automation is going to be okay. We have a lot of americium fuel to burn through. Here's a thought. When's make nano armor? At the moment, I'm not going to get nano armor because I got the angel ring. We actually get this running continuously. I'd really like to be able to get this breeder reactor to prioritize the energy production from this, but I don't know how to actually set it up like that. Power monitor, maybe? I'm pretty sure that we tried power monitors with this and it didn't really work properly. I suppose we can add this logic back again at some point if we actually need to. Let's give this a try again. Where is the closest power line? Okay, let's set this to emit when storage is less than... let's say less than 80%. I'm trying to type in 80. So this is now outputting a redstone signal. And then let's try this one with another power monitor. I might as well give this a try because I would really like it to prioritize the power from the breeder reactor. Let's do do the power monitor there. Okay, where isn't this connected? No conduit network attached. What does that mean? It definitely is connected. That one's got a connection. Why does this not want to connect? .16 was hacked with malicious code. Why don't you want to connect? So you really don't want to connect to this power monitor. We're probably safe. Right, I want this to activate when less than 70% and to fill it up to only 80%. But I get the feeling that this is now interfering. Facade. Right, so it never actually reads the capacitor bank. Weird. Okay, so that should prioritize this one to be running. Okay, and how much power is my base consuming? 500,000. Okay, the combustion generators aren't running. Why is this not turning off then? Maybe this is set too high. One that's 50, 60. Let's set this one to 40, 50. Then let's set this one to 30, 40. So the combustion generator is their last resort. Definitely doing base building. The base building in that's going to be quite big, I'd say. All right. Is this actually going to work properly? So this one's turned on. I should charge it up to 60%, and then it should bounce this one on and off. I'm hoping that is the case though, and we set this to 60%. 1 billion. Oh, well, it just turned off. The power should, I'm hoping that this will prioritize that reactor. It seems to be working. Okay, let's go main base. We want to set up the snow chestite processing. Large, can we at least get one large centrifuge? Or 2 large centrifuges, because we have the stuff to. Large chemical bath, that's just still waiting on the watertight steel ingots. Okay, well I might as well put them chemical reactors back while we wait for this to craft. So I guess we should probably plan where these are actually going to go. So chemical bath. What was the size of the large washing plant? It's 5 by 7. Okay, which one? We actually line this up. Okay, well I can remember that these were built over the chunk foundry, so the border is going to be along here. So this one's going to be a large chemical bath. Oh, I bet you that we could even wall share these as well, so we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could have 2 chemical baths here. That would replace one for the ore washing. This one. Then somewhere we need to do a centrifuge. Centrifuges are 5 by 5. I don't know. That seems a bit too cramped putting them there. Here we could do... I suppose that would work if we did them there. Yeah, and that is part of this subnet with the ore processing. Yeah, that would work. I'd be happy with that. Okay, let's cancel that graph. Okay, centrifuging unit needs to be 1 block above. Okay, so these... Also, I don't think it matters which side the inputs and outputs go on. Actually, that's the point. So we are only going to be handling items for this. for these ones at least, they don't need any fluid input or output. We are definitely going to need some P2Ps. Glass cables and conduits. So we're going to do the inputs and outputs. Do we want to do them underneath or actually on this side? So let's cover these up so that it's tidy. I am going to do them so that we can see them. Just so that maintenance on these is going to be a bit easier. Okay, do we want to be extravagant and use... I don't see why not. Okay, while we're waiting for them to craft, we can rename these. So macerated pure dust, that's fine. The one which we need to change is pure dust washing and input pure dust washing. This needs to be pure dust centrifuging. Impure dust centrifuging. That one gets to stay the same. This one's going to be the input for the thermal centrifuging. We're going to do P2P here. Input, output, input, output. So inputs on the right, are they actually... Yeah, so we have inputs on the right, output to the left. So this will be the output side. This will fill up with the crushed, or if we actually remove this. I only added this drawer so that we had a bit of a buffer here. I DM'd you the compromised article stuff. I have to go and check that out. I haven't yet. Discord turns on streamer and it turns off all notifications. To be fair, the stuff with the mod packs, like malware being transferred through it, that doesn't surprise me, because that was also going around with the game called Oxygen Not Included. Well, that mod, you could download a mod from the workshop, and there was a good chance they would actually be, I think it was for Bitcoin mining. Lovely. This is what we want to see. I'm also going to need to change the centrifuging modes for these. And we do want these to be running for a IV. Oh yes, we can set up this one as well. Where? So we want to take this one. Set that up, the output there. C624, so this one needs to be removed. Then we just need to set these. How does that P2P work? Let me try to do a good job of explaining this. Outputs, that's sifting return chemical bath. We need to add another one. So we're using these so that we can transfer a bunch of items all at once. So for these centrifuges now, this output side, the P2P, this will only allow items to go through here. So we can basically have all of the items be handled over here. The input will be this storage crate. There is a conveyor on that side exporting into this P2P. This is the input side here. So it goes through all of the ME connection over to here. Then this one will automatically output to this P2P, which is also set to the input side here, which then it's going to be sent down here into this interface, which we can set this to thermal centrifuge return. You do have to make sure to set these to the correct type of P2P channel though. If you click on them with an interface, it will set them to item. Any energy, anything which stores energy, it will set them to energy, which can be a little bit annoying. Okay, and we want this one. Macerator, all washing, dust return. So this one needs to be set to centrifuging dust return. And we can link this to the output side, so things will now go through this one and out into this. So I guess there was no casing. And is this thing hollow? It's the steel pipe casing in the middle. We're about to find out if this is the correct type of multi-block or not. What is it? So it does go to the corner, but it will go like this. Great an idea on GTNH called connecting power P2Ps because they're easier than connectors. They are easier, but I will warn you that transferring GregTech power through the P2Ps becomes very inefficient. Basically, it uses more energy, and it's not worth the cable loss. Or it's not worth you losing the cable loss, because it will just end up using more power. Mainly the IV to UV tier. planetary travel. It's okay doing it for small things, but don't do it for everything. Hey, how do we... That's how we change it. Gonna build. Are you a centrifuge array? Laser pipes? I haven't heard of them in GTNH. Oh, this lines up perfectly. Oh yeah, what voltage tier is this? This is LUV tier. And it is doing 4 at a time. If you were anywhere at a lot of power, it can actually transfer. Yeah, that is a crazy amount of power to be transferred. Okay, let's set filter priority 1000. We're going to rename this one to, what are these set to? So this will be macerator, centrifuge, dash, then arrow to dust. So I should get this one. And this was the reason why we wanted lepidolite, because this gives boron. A couple hundred quadrillion, so I'd pretty much call that infinite power transfer. Well, this is definitely where I kind of wish that this was the better parallel control hatch. We actually get this prioritize. No chestite. Nah, let's just let it. It will get through it sometime next year, probably. It's pretty slow. We double check. Tier 1. What is something which we actually need? Oh, we need tungsten, so tier 3s. Send 16 of these. That was an unintentional rhyme. Okay, well, that will make snow chestite very slowly. input, I need an output. Low voltage input and low voltage output. Now we can actually start setting up this, and it will actually start processing. Four amp IV. Large chemical reactors. We'll just request them 3 back, and it will just put everything in here. And this room, so we're going to do all of the Naquada processing, including enriched Naquada and Naquadria. That's what we want to be putting in here. Oh, do we need... Okay. We can do this now. We had a space elevator, and in under a week we blew it up. Oh, that sounds very annoying, but slightly predictable because I blew stuff up. When I was first playing Nomifactory, we had the blast furnace for, I think it was a couple of streams. Then I accidentally plugged it into a high voltage line and blew the whole thing up. And I didn't have any backup. I didn't have a backup blast furnace. I didn't have any backup resources to build the blast furnace. So that was fun. You're back with probably an interior motive to attack me. Lucy's on my desk. It was so expensive. I know that the space elevator is. It's a more powerful void miner. Oh, this is actually going to be lovely. We have limited item filters. So this snow chest we need 4 in here. Okay, so what do we want this interface to be set to? Let's do snow chestite to what is this thing which is producing? NOPS. Naquada oxide petro solution. Okay, so this one actually is wrong. This is extract. This one needs to be insert. Oh, this is exciting. Having the limited item filters, we can actually make them like this. Okay, next is chemical reactor again, then distillery. Then we need this one to be chemical bath. I'm tempted to set this one up to be in the processing room. This one can be in here. And this will eventually be one of these large fractioning distilleries. So this one could be another chemical reactor. Where do we want? And this is, refresh my memory, the exact same as this one. Input and output. It's funny, I have a perfect design for these LCRs so that we can wall share them like this. No space is wasted. Really, we should actually change this recipe to be using the automatic maintenance because we don't ever use these to speed up the machines. This is high voltage tier, so if we did EV, we'd get 1 overclock on it. Let's do this LUV. IV. It's my microphone right on screen. The IV hat. Oh, it just finished. You're acting very funny, Lucy. Okay, and this one just needs aero themed dust. So we will do limited item filter. Aero theme, we store double the amount. So then this one can be Naquada or NOPS to NOAS. NOPS, the arrow to NOAS. Extract blue. This one will insert, what was the fluid? It is the Naquada. This one. Naquada, and what was it? Aero theme. Okay, we need an energy source. That's probably going to come. I should really do it from the middle. I should also really tidy up everywhere around my base. Or maybe only in the areas which actually need it, like here. Bring the energy source. I'm actually tempted. If we have it in the wall, we can completely hide it, but then it's inconvenient if we actually need to bring it out of the wall. these could get ME connections. And these could share them. Where did that place that conduit? Where did it go? How did it end up there? Bring that all the way up there, and these should start getting, although we're missing the snow chestite. So this will give the aero solution, which we need to get a distillery for this. Distillery, this doesn't even need to be in a distillation tower. Where are we? Main base. We'll just do an IV distillery. 1A. So close. Just waiting on that distillery. And we're waiting for the thermal centrifuge to actually produce or process some snow chestite, which it's still doing lepidolite. At least this one's working happily. I mean, it's getting 3 ticks processing time. Wow, that thing absolutely churns through these dusts. In theory, it's happy to see that we can actually get some of these bonus dust outputs from this as well. I've been waiting too long for that. $66 away from being able to get 2 of these as well, which is going to replace this processing array and this ore washer, and then we can maximize the dust output. Again, just to double check, distillery, then blast furnace. So we're going to need, this is IV, so we're probably going to do this in a processing array, or the large electrolysis plant. We can do that. So we're also going to need this neocryolite, which we get this from Nequada hydroxide, which comes from the ore processing. So we're going to need to set up this in a LCR as well. Nalum cesium hydroxide. So this is going to have to be chemical reactor. So we've got a few things to set up. We really just need to actually get some of this snow chestite. Let's see Skyline's race. First 20 million. I guess that tonk state is probably going to be waiting to go in here. beryllium. Primary ore washing. You know what? I'm actually kind of surprised that this has managed to get. Oh, so this proves that the slowest thing to actually process these is this last maceration tower. Yeah. This just cannot keep up, it being 4 items every 6 ticks. Yeah, it's painful to see that it's this slow, but I'm not really sure if I want to change them to 2 processing arrays. I mean, I could. What will 2 processing arrays actually do for speed-wise for this, though? Glass cable. So these are 4 of these running technically at LUV tier. Or no, ZBM tier. I think the math which I had come to the conclusion of that this, or 1 processing array with 16 is the equivalent of half of this. So having 1 of these will double the speed, having 2 of them will quadruple the speed, I think. Whilst keeping these quite energy efficient. I think that will actually use 1 amp of LUV power. Come on, the thing which we're waiting on is graphene. I can't wait until this gets to be with the magnetron, when we can actually make this ZPM tier. $14 more. Nothing to see here. That's the grain of Infinity Farm. Okay, well this has showed me that we really do need to worry about how much this produces. While we're waiting for them to craft, let's actually do the math on this. So this can send one item every 1.5 ticks. That's effectively what this does. IV tier. Yeah, all of these are 2. Yeah, all of these are 2 EU per tick for 20 seconds. So we want to be 1 item every half a tick. That's what we need to try and beat. So for this is also ULV recipe. So medium voltage will be 20 divided by 2. So medium voltage is 10 seconds. High voltage is 5. EV is 2.5. 1 IV macerator is 1.25 seconds. Or how much is that? 25 ticks. So if we double this to 2 IV macerators, that drops it by half. So that makes it, let's round that up. What would that be? 15 ticks. So 2 IV macerators would be what would that be? 15, 12 ticks. Double it up again, that would make 6. Double up again, that would make 3 ticks per item. What would we be up to? IV, so this is double, quadruple, 8. So we can get that down to just over 1 tick per item. So we can get 2 of these, which will be 1 item every half a tick. So 2 of these will effectively... it will be double the speed of this. I think. Let's just double check this math. So this is IV tier, this is 2 IV, 4 IV, 8 IV, 16 IV, 32 IV drops it down to less than 1 tick per item. Less than 1 tick, what would that be? This is 1.5 ticks per item. This is 3/5 of a tick. So it's about 3 times as fast. LUV input. Actually, yeah, we can wall share these. Okay, so we want to change. Let's make sure that we get the correct one. This is all washing. This is the one which we're interested in. Let's copy that. Let's remove this one so that this can clear up. Oh, we could definitely make this fit in. Yeah, we just want to wait until this is basically, it's completed going through all of these. So we can also do LUV input output. We want, what are these? What are these going to be running at actually? Double check the recipe. So it's 2 EU at low voltage, so times that by 4. Get a medium voltage. High voltage, EV, medium voltage, high voltage, EV IV times 16, 8,000. Okay. For a EV. Yeah, these are only going to be running at EV tier. So it's going to halve the energy consumption of this. Reds, and we get to have the fun. Let's put them back in there. Okay, I'm going to be as strategic as I possibly can be for the placement of these. So if we're going to be doing maintenance, let's grab 2 of these automatic ones. We're going to have the input on this side. Do we want to fill that up? Yeah, why not? Why not get it connected? Completely load up on items, because it's going to be sending all of these through. So we can do the machine access on the top and the bottom. We can then do maintenance once I actually get the maintenance ones. Actually, do we want... Let's do energy on the back. We'll do energy on the back just so that it's a bit more cleaner. Oh, I'm making a mess of placing that. Okay, well, if we're going to do energy, we can do it on these bottom ones. Energy, we can just get energy from anywhere. Okay, ME connection is going to be done in the middle. Output is also going to be in the middle, so that all 4, when I eventually have 4 of these, they can share. Actually, I wonder... Okay, we can nearly get 4 of them. So that will be energy. Let's grab this P2P here. We want to make sure that we've got this one copied. Oh well. This will be macerator return. Or washing, macerator all return, macerator crushed return. Oh, that should be energy to these. So why aren't they working? Energy, we've got the elite macerator. We've got this as an input. You have an LUV input there, which is wrong. It'd help if I got the output bus. Twice offline. That should result in all of these going back through here. How's that for the 16 macerators all at once? And these are using half the energy. So for the same amount of energy, we could do 2 more processing arrays here. And that would double the speed of these ones, which is already less than 1 tick per item. So we could get that down to, like, what would that be? I'm curious now. 1.25 per item. So that's 2 IV. That's 4 IV. AIV, then 16. 2, 4, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So if we did that again, we could get it down to 2/5 of a tick, less than half a tick per item. We could get that to be pretty insane processing speeds. For now, I'm hoping that this will be adequate. We'll find out if it's able to keep up, which I don't think it will. Is this actually doing... It's nearly doing snow chestite. Oops, I didn't want to pick that up. Macerator, ore washing return. Where have I set Emerald to go? Guess I haven't set Emerald to go gem sifting. Beryllium, vanadium, magnetite. Where do we want beryllium to go? Okay, we don't really care about thorium, so this can just go. That can just go in there. This is a ridiculous amount of ores. So where is all of this redstone supposed to be going? This is supposed to be... Okay, this was supposed to be washed, which we're currently waiting for the maceration. I'm tempted to speed this processing array up. I'm going to prioritize and make 2 more of these. How much do we need? We need 137 more tungsten steel and a bunch of graphene. Okay, with the ore washing plants, we can recycle these. Yeah, if we put them in the arc smelter, we can recycle them. If we can supply them with oxygen. What am I thinking of? Pump, filter, and conduits. Import oxygen. $18 seconds. Yeah, I'd quite like to get that recycled. LUV, so we don't need to do an input or an output. We just need maintenance and 4 amp EV. We just need maintenance and energy. So at this point, we could actually do, for the math, we could do 1.25 divided by 0.05, so 25.6, and 25 ticks. 64 divided by 25, is that? Or is it the other way around? I suppose that would be 2.45 items every tick. That would be the math. Tungsten missing and 130 graphene. To be fair, we could actually upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade the graphene production. Chemical, where is the chemical reactor? That one. Waiting for the rotor. Very slow. That needs to be in a processing array. So if this is being made in EV mixer, oh well. Import graphene oxide. How much this is actually? It is only one. Shouldn't blow anything up. Wire cutters and the crescent hammer. Working disabled. We're gonna bump up to 1024 because we've proved that I can run out of it very quickly when requesting a lot of IV machines. Creative flight is... I'm loving the creative flight. Okay, we have the correct amount of tungsten, but I'm betting that we are currently waiting on graphene. Don't have to wait for maintenance for this. We don't have to do maintenance. Okay, and just for the sake of getting all of these to be processing, how do we do that? There you go, they're all running now. Not running at full efficiency just yet until we get the other 32 macerators. Well, we're getting close. $256 is what we need. There we go. Request all of them. Have fun auto crafting. We're doing all of this to make sure the ore processing is going to be good. It's going to be quick enough to be able to do all of these. Now we get to watch the macerators slowly craft. I wonder if we could get chemical bath as well. Oh, so that is just missing graphene as well. So we can also get the chemical baths for here. Well, one of them's going to be a chemical bath here. The other one is going to be for ore washing, which will be this one it will replace. Then the ore processing room is pretty much done. Except we are going to want to change these to be these macerators again, but only once I get basically the highest tier parallel hatch. The super one, which is UV tier, that's the only time when being able to compress these into one multi-block is sensible. Well, that's half of them. Five seconds each. Okay, well, I suppose it's probably going to be crafting these circuits for most of that time. I can't believe how slow the small gears are. Well, we're just waiting for these to painfully slow get processed. Look how many ores we have left, which is currently in here. We still have these ores. Up to 46,000 redstone. got 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. 1 more macerator. Right, we'll split these up, then place them all in here. Might actually, let's wait until that's empty. I'm just going to break these, then replace it so that these are all running together. So we should actually see this starting to Is there actually a budge in some of these? Like this one, for instance? Most of these ores are actually coming from this ore drilling plant. That is a lot of beryllium. I'm sure that will be able to process it quickly as well. Oh yeah. Without hesitation, 3 ticks of 4. That's pretty good. Well, we'll just be able to see if that centrifuging is actually able to keep up now. We'll be able to see if everything can keep up. Purified, yeah, that can go in there. By the looks of it, the centrifuge is also going to be a bottleneck. But we want that. We want that so that we can take advantage of the high voltage tier. Because we get the bonus output regardless of what voltage the overclock is actually running at. Look at all of that emerald. Which somewhere that's going to end up in here. Thorium, that gives bonus lead or uraninite. Uraninite, and then there's just macerate again. Then it will give lead. This is an insane amount of walls we're sending through here. It's kind of fun just watching this though process. It just eats through all of it. Pushing my mic again. Yeah, we've really decided to overload the ore processing. We'll build up a buffer of tungsten steel again after this. And at least we can get some of it actually back from these machines. Redstone. Still haven't got any of this snow chestite to be processed. we get the Naquada hydroxide from macerating this. Do we actually swap this out for a ULV? A ULV input bus so they can actually only accept a stack at a time. I'm sure that this will be able to process through it pretty quick. I might make it. Nah, let's keep it LUV. I'm gonna wait until this is empty so that they can actually run together, because they're at a slight offset at the moment. That's better. Now I should be doing 64 actually every second. Well, roughly. It's probably going to get out of sync again, so I wouldn't hope that it's going to stay. It's not going to stay like that. Look at it get through all of this, though. Purified. We need to add centrifuge snow chestnut to this. Then we should start getting this Naquada hydroxide, which should we? I think we should keep it. We can electrolyze this to get Naquada dust from that. But we want to set this so that only if it gets over 512 Naquada hydroxide, then this one will be set to produce Naquada hydroxide to only 256. So it actually only sends excess Naquada hydroxide. And so that it can keep this processing chain continuously running. It's actually kind of funny that the thing which is going to be holding us back is going to be that centrifuge. Main base is up to quite a bit of power. Probably means that this one's pulsing on and off. I'm definitely insane in upgrading that centrifuge to be using this much power, but at the same time we need it to be quicker, and we have power to burn off. It is going to make it use 512 RF per tick. Well, roughly 320,000, but it's managed to get it down to 1 tick. Oh yeah, that's what I want to see. Look at that. That is just melting through all of this redstone. Now, without a doubt, that was worth it. 4 items every 1 tick. That's 1 item every quarter of a tick. Purified, is that able to keep up with that? With the maturation? I think that actually is now. And just to have a look at the power consumption. Okay, not too bad. We can generate this much. This reactor is 1 million. This one is 600,000 because it's using low enrichment americium. Oops. I never did the outputs of this. Oh, don't do that. Reveal to me where you actually were. Instead of breaking everything. Okay, and we can do LEU. Yes, we can. It's only 50 heat. LEN is 36, and the hottest we go is 94 with americium. Hey, this will also give us access to plutonium fission. Power is... It's okay, and I'm gonna actually change them reactors back. Where did the comparators go? Potentiometers. Redstone, we need 2 redstone torches. Actually, no, we only need 1. And where is the not filtered? Well, we could actually get away with doing that with the Ender IO conduits. Yeah, this thing, it works, but it's still wasting power. Power which I don't really want to waste. Okay, so I might even be able to do, if we output strong signal, not filter. Then we can do a comparator here. Potentiometer, redstone signal, compare. Input on green. Could even do it like that. This one we can do pretty much the exact same. Except we just output it to this corner block. definitely set to subtract. This is set to 8. 8, we'll do them 6. Oh, we're definitely going to want a repeater. Just to stop this pulsing so aggressively. Okay, well, I'm amazed at this centrifuge being 1 tick. That is insane. Yeah, so the other bottlenecks. Okay, Caymanite. Yeah, we want to process this so that we can get trinium. $1,537 quad hydroxide from, that was 5 tier 1 micro miners. And trinium. Also, for this being 5 micro miners, 124 still isn't that bad. I wonder if we could actually... What are we missing? Iridium, uranium, triplatinum, plenty of plutonium. Okay, we can send 2 more of these. We'll send 2 more. Crushed almandine. This is something I'm almost tempted to not send this through the sifter and actually just send this. Is almandine... Okay, almandine is actually used for something, so we should really send it through the sifter. And here's something. I know the reason why this is running so slow. Actually, you know what? I bet that doesn't even need the IV conveyor on this. Actually, no. We want that so that it can do the enhanced round robin. There you go. Just completely load this up. 2 ticks. 2 of these, we want every tick, so we can do 2 of these a tick. Yeah, almandine, this is going to be... It's actually being restricted by this, the sifting machine processing array. Yeah, it's a lot of almandine to be sifting. And I think if we sift it, we're gonna sift this and the almandine dust that's being electrolyzed. So we do definitely want to continue doing this because we need the almandine. Empowered redstonia. I suppose this will it will get it done slowly. Currently washing this to fill up these buffers. I mean, 16 at a time, and we could actually 16 potentially. We could do a 4x4 processing array like that one. Then this could do 64 every 3 seconds. We add that sifting machine. Change that to use the correct processors. Okay, well, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing next stream. I'm going to be next stream doing Naquata processing, which we finally got some snow chestite. Hey, does that mean that this is actually running? Actually, you know what? I want to keep that from not running, because that is going to waste. Well, it's not going to waste, but it's going to make it so that all of my tectonic petrotheme will be tied up in this. So next stream, we need to set this up completely so that it can turn it all back correctly. What's redstone up to? We're up to 63,000. I'm probably in the mood to just AFK and let this process all of these ores. Mainly the sifting machine, because there's so many ores to go through there. Literal thousands. 6,000 in there. There's all of this. This is washing and it's being stopped by the almandine. Yeah, so it's a shame that we can't do like a buffer for these. You know what? We might actually be able to do a disk drive based buffer if we added mod extra cells too, because that adds an ore dictionary export bus. DM me when content time is. That'll have to be tomorrow because I've got stuff going on this evening. I'm thinking about this. Yeah, I think that's all set up how I want it to be. So I will next be streaming Friday the 9th at 1 PM UK time, or GMT I think is what it is. Yeah, I thank you everyone for watching. Hope everyone's enjoyed today. I will see you all later.